guys, so we have finally found an apple green electric charger. This is episode 2. If you want to see the first video where we were unable to find an apple green charger, please look at my previous video, which I will link below. Now, as you can see here, we have found the apple green charger, and there's only 2 chargers available for us. So this could be a problem if there is any kind of business, which would mean there's 2 or more vehicles charging, which is not ideal. But we have 2 chargers here, and as you can see, there's one with the NACS charger, with the NACS charging port, and there's also one with the CCS and the fast CCS charger. So now let's see what the user experience is for charging my Tesla on the apple green. All right, so as you can see, if you come over here, we have a CCS combo and we have a NACS/Tesla, right? So I'm gonna pull this out. So it says, please plug in to start. So I'm gonna pull this out, and as you can see already, I'm gonna have to insert the NACS adapter. These are pretty heavy. These are pretty heavy. I'm gonna have to insert the NACS adapter here, right? I'm gonna have to insert this in, right? Okay. Ooh, I just saw water come out of here. I'm already not liking this, guys. I don't think this is actually working. Or am I just doing this wrong here? Let me try this again. There's only one way that goes in here. The whole thing is wet. I don't think this is in. But let's see if this works, okay? It is not working, guys. All right, guys, I think the NACS part of this charger is out of service. As you can see here, it comes right out, right? And there's water inside here, so it is wet. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem, right? Now I'm trying to get it in here. As you can see, the connector here, the silver one, should click in, right? It should. All right, guys, so as you can see, this is now day 2 of me trying to test out the user experience of the apple green electric chargers, who were awarded the sole contract in New Jersey by the New Jersey Traffic Authority. Now, one of the biggest positives of Tesla Superchargers, aside from the phenomenal charging service, is that they are up 99 point something % of the time with almost 0 downtime. The problem with these third-party chargers is that, as I am seeing now with apple green electric, they are proving to be extremely unreliable. And as you can see, the whole thing is just shady. They claim to be friendly to all ports, to all charging ports, NACS and CSS, but they don't have a NACS charging port. They don't have that. This is what you call a NACS charging adapter. So they don't have an innate NACS charging port. What they have here is an adapter and a really shady looking setup to begin with. There's black electrical tape around the main port where you plug in the adapter. There's water coming out of the charging ports, and the whole thing just looks like it is set up for failure. I would never want to plug that into my vehicle. I would never trust a charger like this to be plugged into my vehicle. Click in. So let's put it in, and I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard. Guys, it's not clicking in. So this one is out of service. It doesn't work. Well, let's see what this one has over here. So basically, we have a CCS combo here too. So we have 2 chargers, but only 1 NACS charging port. You only have 1 NACS charging port, which to me makes 0 sense. On top of that, it's not really a NACS charging port. It's a NACS charging adapter, right? And it doesn't appear like it's functional. It's all out in the open here, exposed to the elements, and I could not get it to click. And I'm not gonna risk putting in this charger under shady conditions in my beautiful car. I'm just not gonna do it. But let me try to read the screen here and see what the instructions are to get started. So it basically says, please plug into chart. Please plug into start. And the unit price is 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, so 40 cents per kilowatt hour is a competitive price in New Jersey. The closest Tesla Supercharger to that location is one in Paramus, and they charge 29 cents per kilowatt hour during off-peak hours, which are from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then during peak time, they charge 50 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, to note is most Tesla Superchargers operate at a minimum of 250 kilowatts. And each of those Tesla Supercharger stalls has a dedicated 250 kilowatt capacity. So if there's 8 stalls there, each one of those 8 stalls has its own dedicated 250 kilowatt charging capacity. Now, I did a little bit of searching, and this location, this Apple Green Electric location, is a 150 kilowatt charger. However, the 150 kilowatts are shared between the 2 stalls. So if there are 2 cars attached to both of these stalls, the 150 kilowatts will be divided into 2, and each car will be receiving 75 kilowatts of charging capacity. This is assuming it works. Now let me see if both the chargers are the same price. Okay, so both chargers currently are at 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Unfortunately, I could not go ahead and really test out the user experience, as there is no innate NACS port. When they say there's a NACS port available, there is a NACS adapter available to connect to the main charging port, which to me means that there is no NACS port, actually. It's a NACS adapter. So I don't understand how this successfully replaces Tesla Superchargers. This decision by the New Jersey Traffic Authority, in my opinion, does not make any sense. Number one, in my experience, these Apple Green electric charging stations have proven to be grossly unreliable compared to Tesla Superchargers, which are up and running over 99% of the time. Number two, the cost of building Apple Green electric chargers is more expensive than the cost of building Tesla supercharging sites of similar size and capability in the similar location. My brief research indicates that the cost of building an Apple Green electric charging station costs between $250,000 to $300,000. Of similar capability and size, the cost of building a Tesla supercharging site costs between $100,000 and $250,000 for much greater service, more reliable uptime, and faster charging capabilities. The Tesla supercharging sites have also opened up to all EV charging ports. Additionally, the CCS charging port is already basically obsolete. The NACS charging port has already been standardized, and it is the accepted standard model for the EV charging port going forward. So this essentially completes, again, I'm on day 2 now, trying to get a successful Apple electric green charging to charge my Tesla. And on day 2, I am once again unsuccessful. The problem with this is that there really is no information. When I put in my GPS to come to an Apple Green electric charger, it does not tell me whether the stall is functional or not. As on the GPS, it shows both stalls have availability here. On one plus side, my Tesla did realize that this is a charger or a charging location, and it did start to precondition the battery for fast charging. Unfortunately, I was unable to, once again, to complete the user experience of charging from an Apple Green electric charger. Again, confirming my belief that New Jersey Traffic Authority made the wrong decision to remove Tesla Superchargers from its public roads.